Welcome back to another video. Finally, I'm able to make a video. Wow, the virus is really strong. So, jumping right into the charts. Excuse me. If we take a look at the weekly candle, it doesn't have a discount wick below the opening price yet. That would be my main focus for this week, especially today. It's a Tuesday. Probably we might get it on a Wednesday depending, but we do have Jerome Powell speaking today, so it might introduce some volatility. At the same time, maybe even low probability. So right now the plan is just to wait for a swing high to form on the hourly time frame after the midnight open. And then I'll look to take a position if we can provide a stop hunt above that particular swing high. If not, we move on to the next asset. So I'm bearish on indices. For the forex pairs, we just took out Monday's low. Let me take a look. Overall, we're still trading within Thursday's range. It's looking more like a consolidation. Right now, I don't have a clear bias on forex. Forex in terms of Euro USD and British Pound USD. Hard time frame order flow is bearish, so I'm not looking to take long positions on this just yet. We have Monday expansion as well. Not sure if it wants to respect the Monday's high for Euro, but with that said, we do have a wickless candle right here on Euro, so it's a little bit problematic on the weekly time frame as well. It's not the best price action, I would say. So I'm gonna skip this asset for today. Maybe we might have more information tomorrow. Moving over to crypto, let's take a look. This is looking more like a stop hunt for the highs. But over here we can see SMT. I don't like this retracement higher for Ethereum because it's supposed to be the weaker asset, and we have equal highs up here. Oh, we have equal lows as well. Monday's range. We'll see what happens if price respect this fabulous gap on Monday's low for Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Maybe that could provide more insight, but for now I can't see anything. Okay, moving on to the other forex pairs. Let's take a look. A weekly time frame for Euro British Pound. Daily. Alright, we have a swing high. We might want to take out this low over here because we're disrespecting the bullish PD arrays. We are now back below the initial bearish CB. Monday was an expansion. We took out Monday's low right here as well. I'm not in a hurry to get into position right now for this pair. Moving forward, we have the Euro Australian dollar. Let's take a look. Alright, we're still within the previous week's range. We took out Monday's low. Over here there was an expansion higher. Okay, we took out Monday's low. So technically the order flow is accumulation, but on the lower time frames it's sort of bullish. Taking a look at the hourly candle, Yep, we took out the previous day's low and then prices right now expanding higher. We might want to come back into this liquidity void over here, but still we have to wait for a swing low to form, and then a stop hunt on that swing low would be the entry if I'm bullish on this asset. We shall see. It all depends. I might take this trade over here, euro and Australian dollar. Let me just write it down. Okay, so indices, we are bullish. That would be the first priority because it's the easiest draw. Then the next one right now we have the euro Australian dollar. It's also bullish. Okay, now moving forward, what do we have? Euro Japanese yen. Okay, we're still within the previous week's range. Monday was an inside candle. Even if it's to go higher, I would like to see price take out the lows first. So moving forward, nothing for this. New Zealand dollar. Would like to see it trade back into this order block if possible, even though it's a low probability order block. But Monday was an accumulation. I doubt that we are going to go lower. Could be a potential reversal because Monday is an inside candle. Unless we get a very large expansion lower, then I think we can run up above Monday's high. Yeah, look at the candle right here. I mean the profile over here, it's accumulation. We have equal lows, we're running out the equal lows. Well, we're gonna see if we form a swing low after midnight. This is not considered a swing low. It has to be after midnight. Okay, moving forward, Australian dollar. Let's take a look. Same thing within the previous week's range. Monday's range. If bearish, I would like to see price run up above Monday's high first, but right now it looks like it's targeting Monday's low first. I don't like the highs on Monday. I'll sit on this as well, not doing anything. Weekly, daily. Well, this looks to be a little bit better. Let me check the current dealing range on the daily time frame, on the 4 hours. I would like to be I'll be bearish on this asset to take out the previous last Friday's low. Right now it has traded into a volume imbalance. Okay, so I'm bearish on this. This is British pound, GBP, and JPY, Japanese yen, bearish. Alright, looking at the 1 hour, we have taken out the previous day's high, Monday's high. Right, I'm going to look for a swing high right here for a stop hunt. Or maybe we can get some SMT inside right here. Let me see, between dollar and yen. No SMT unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to wait for the British pound, Australian dollar, and dollar. Yeah, no SSMTs above Monday's high. So I'm gonna have to wait for a swing high after midnight as well. But this would be on my watch list. Australian dollar, let's take a look. Oh, this one as well. It has reached into discount, unfortunately. Yeah, quite a deep discount. I would be cautiously bearish on this asset right here. Cautiously bearish. Okay, let me just mark it down as well. Australian dollar. Sorry, not Australian dollar, but Australian yen. Bearish as well. Okay, let's take a look at USD yen. Daily. Yep, same thing. It ran up Monday's high. Oh, we have this candle right here. The close and the open. Oh, it has a wick. Okay, never mind about that. Yeah, I think we can go lower. For this, it's bearish as well. USD, JPY. So you can see that right now the three assets that has the yen as the denominator is aligned. They are all in sync. I might be able to look for an OT if I want to force a trade right here. OT meaning from this high to whatever low that is. The most bearish one seems to be Australian dollar. I might want to take this, so I'm gonna mark it as a priority between the currencies against the yen. A lot of PD arrays to work with right here, because this right here is the initial expansion. If I were to take a trade right here, I can only look for things above 50 and not within the OT, because it's gonna be bearish. Well, I could use this inversion right here. It was utilized to take out this low before it forms this high, and then it retraces. It didn't take out this low, so look at how it reacted off of this right here to form this high right here. Yeah, I think this would be a very good entry. It's just slightly above 50%. Yeah, I'm mainly looking for inversions above 50%. Right, I'll take note of this. Okay, moving on, we have USD CAD. Let's take a look at the weekly. Alright, we took out a weekly swing high last week, still grinding higher. Monday was an expansion candle. Tuesday should be continuation. So for continuation, it has traded above the previous day's high. I'm gonna sit on this. Dollar Swiss. They're not as bullish as the dollar CAD. We have the previous week's high as the potential draw. Monday we traded back into this bullish value gap, and then we expanded higher. Technically we are bullish, and we have the highs right here. Okay, this is a pretty good pair to work with actually. Let's see if we can form a swing low somewhere around here, and then I can look for a stop hunt. I'm gonna be playing within this range, so if I were to blindly enter, it's gonna be OTE from this low to this high, but I'm not going to do that, because if I do that I have to look for something above here for a minimum 2R. I'm just gonna wait for a stop hunt once it reaches this level, and then like this stop hunt right here, and then it trades higher. I'll take this, stops right here, and now 2R is probably around here, so It's a better play, in my opinion, as long as this low does not get ran out. This would be invalidation. Oops. Invalidation. Okay. And then what else do we have? Okay, lastly, bonds. Let's see. Oh, we're really bullish on the weekly. Daily, I would like to see Monday's low taken out first. Right now it's trading above Monday's high. Not too keen about this price action. Did it reach for discount? Yeah, it did reach for discount. It might just want to run without taking out Monday's low. That is totally fine. I'm just gonna let go of this trade. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this session here. It's a little bit long because I went through more pairs. So just a summary, I'm bullish on indices, I'm bullish on Euro, Australian dollar, and I'm bearish on all pairs that are against the Japanese yen. I'm looking for these three types of assets to trade today, and let's see if we have any setups later on. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again.